a voice of rescue with a word to rescue for your training and overcoming. Trained, not troubled.
An overcomer is one who conquers, subdues, and prevails to the degree that they are not overcome by trouble, but they come over trouble, adversity, affliction, evil, hardships, persecution, test, trials, and tribulation victoriously. Overcome the trouble with good. And who is good? We understand that God is good. And so that means that we overcome with God, who is good, who enables us to do good, to overcome the trouble with good. And so 2 Corinthians 6:4, the We translation reads, in every way we try to show that we are good servants of God. We do not give up when there is much trouble and things go wrong and things are hard. And how is it that we show that we are good? We show that we are good with training, because training is a form of education. It's a form of correction. It is a form of obedience. It is a form of nurture, in that we have been taught to the degree that we have learned to use, to utilize, to exercise discipline. We show that we are good with training, because training is a form of education. It's a form of correction. It is a form of obedience. It is a form of nurture, in that we have been taught to the degree that we have learned to use, to utilize, to exercise discipline. To exercise discipline. To utilize discipline. How so? Deuteronomy chapter 30, verses 11 through 19. This is NLV, New Life Version. Reads as follows. For this law I give you today, is it not hard for you, or too far from you? Is it not in heaven? You do not need to say, who will go up to heaven for us and bring it down to make us hear it, so we may obey it. It is not farther than the sea. You do not need to say, who will cross the sea for us and bring it to us to make us hear it, so we may obey it. But the word is very near you, in your mouth and in your heart, so that you may obey it. See, I have put in front of you today life and what is good, and death, what is bad. I tell you today to love the Lord your God, walk in his ways, keep all his laws and all that he has decided. Then you will live and become many. And the Lord your God will bring good to you in the land you are going in to take. But if your heart turns away and you will not obey, but leave to worship other gods and serve them, I tell you today that you will die for sure. You will not live long in the land across the Jordan, which you are about to take for your own. 18 through 20. I tell you today that you will die for sure. You will not live long in the land across the Jordan, which you are about to take for your own. I call heaven and earth to speak against you today. I have put in front of you life and death, the good and the curse. So choose life, so you and your children after you may live. Love the Lord your God and obey his voice. Hold on to him, for he is your life, and by him your days will be long. You will be allowed to live in the land the Lord promised to give to your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And today, the Lord is still calling us to be disciplined in our response to him, to be disciplined in our response to trouble, that above all we would do good